Good morning. It is Monday, October 9th, and it's already almost 11 o'clock because I had a really busy morning this morning and I did not have a chance to vlog this morning. So today's a pretty busy day. I have a lot of stuff going on just because it's Monday and I feel like I'm like trying to play catch up from the weekend. But and I have a training after school from 3:45 until 5:45 for science. So I'll be there after school, so I won't be vlogging much today, which is okay. My weekend was really good. My friend's wedding was so much fun. And then yesterday I got some school stuff done, kind of caught up with my grading a little bit and got my presentations done for the week. I only spent like maybe an hour and a half working. And today I would love to stay late, but there's no way I can. So this week my goals are in school is to still work on my guided reading and kind of make sure that that's being effective. I'm done with all those little phonics tests, so it should be rolling pretty easy today or this week. And then my personal goal is kind of just my health. So I started Whole30 last week, Friday night and Saturday for the wedding. I did take those days off because I had to plan on it anyway. So Sunday I got back on track though, and this week I just want to make sure that my meals are like that my meals are really healthy and that I'm getting, hopefully my goal is 2 workouts a day, so I'm trying to get back into my running. So that should happen, except for today because I won't get home till it's dark. But after today, I'm planning on doing that. And then I got my workout in this morning, and I'm gonna try to shoot for 5 days this week rather than 4, just so I can fit those in. So those are my goals for this week. I am doing Saturday school this weekend, I believe. So I'm gonna be working through Saturday. And yeah, so I will catch up with you guys later today, maybe at lunchtime. All right, so it is now, come on, 6:40. I just got home from my training. I went and then I had to drop my friend back off at school, and the district is like clear across town from my school, plus like clear across town from where I need to go to like get home. And then I stopped at Stater Brothers because I just realized you guys don't know what Stater Brothers is. I stopped at the grocery store because I wanted to see, last year they had like Lar bars that were pumpkin pie and some other like holiday flavored ones. So I went to go see if they had them this year. They didn't. Sad story, but that's good. But when I was there, I ran into a parent, and I know them like pretty well because I had their student last year, and then now I have like the siblings. But they were like, did you, because it was right by my school, she's like, did you just leave school? And I was like, yeah. Yeah. She's like, oh my gosh, you're staying too late. And I was like, yeah, I do this like every day. So yeah. The science thing was okay. It was we just like did a science, not experiment, but like, because we're supposed to be learning about the NGSS like science standards, and so yeah, I don't know, it was okay. But I did sign up for another training tomorrow. It's only an hour though, after school. It's 3:45 to 4:45, and it's like to show you how to use a new website that the district like bought or something. So that should be pretty interesting. We get paid like a pretty good amount for anything we do overtime, and so and not only for that reason, but I do like to sign up for extra things just because might as well, right? My day was pretty good overall. My kids were a little restless, but it was super windy today, and so they could go outside at recess, and then the wind picked up really bad, and they couldn't go outside at lunch because it was just way too windy. So they were stuck inside, and so I totally get why they were like being kind of restless, which whatever. But I did wake up like feeling like, or I had like a sinus like headache kind of, and I think it's because it was super windy here last night where I live. And usually the temperature, or like the weather, is kind of different here than it is like at my school, just because of the way, like, even though it's not that far, it's just like a different area. So it wasn't windy when I got to school, but it was really windy here at my house last night, and we sleep with our windows open, and I think I just got like too much dust like in my sinuses, and plus I have really bad allergies, and oh, I just woke up and like all right here was hurting so bad, and it kind of went away, but yeah. So my allergies have been on fire today because of the wind, and I've been constantly sneezing. So the guy came this morning, which is another reason I didn't vlog this morning. The guy came this morning to fix the Chromebook, and so we got that fixed. So that's good. I think that's all. I'm sorry the vlog was not very long today, but that's okay. I'll be better tomorrow. Although I probably won't be because I have training after school again tomorrow. But I'm going to show you guys what I was standing in, like our laundry area. So I got home and my husband made dinner, bless him. So he made, which I made like the marinade last night. Come on, why is this not focusing? So he did, chicken, and then he soaked the shrimp for like shrimp skewers in, this marinade that I made. And then I don't know what he put on the veggies, but the veggies is just like zucchini, onion, mushrooms, and red bell pepper. And then this was, do you like my sink? This was the marinade. It was from the Whole30 cookbook, and I believe it was, if I remember correctly, lime juice, olive oil, salt, pepper, cilantro, a little bit of parsley. I'll show you because it turned out really good. Oh, it's right here. It was oh my goodness, I can't even read that. 2 cloves of garlic, 1 jalapeno, juice of 5 limes, olive oil, cilantro, parsley, salt, and then pepper. It was a Latin vinaigrette, and then we just used it as a marinade for the shrimp. So that is pretty tasty. I actually just had like a couple pieces. I haven't eaten yet because you all know I can't sit down to eat until I've taken a shower, and I haven't taken a shower yet because I just walked in the door. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a shower and relax for the night, not get any schoolwork done because I didn't even bring anything home to get done, so nothing's getting done. And update on the little pup. Hi. I know a couple of you guys were asking how he was doing, and because two or three vlogs ago he was at the vet and he wasn't doing so hot. So, but the puppers is doing good now, huh? Yes. Yes. Alrighty, well, we're gonna sign off now. We will see you guys bright and early in the morning. So before I actually go for the night, I just saw this and I wanted to show you guys. So these are from the wedding that I went to, and the color or the lighting is horrible in here, so it's not gonna be that easy to see, but these were from the wedding that I went to. They were the centerpieces, and so this is actually like a pumpkin, and then they've got like the whole flower arrangement in it, and she did like all, I don't like, wildflowers isn't really the right word I'm looking for, but there's like eucalyptus and just a bunch of different like random stuff. And how freaking pretty did those turn out? Like, they look so much better with the lighting, but I think they're gorgeous, and so she let me have one because I saw her the next day, and so she gave one to me. So I've just got it with my other little pumpkin, and then these don't look that good anymore, but for our bouquets we didn't have like actual flowers. This was like all together in one piece, and it was a bunch of different sort of like leaves, and there's like rosemary in there and a bunch of other stuff. It was really pretty. Her wedding was like fall themed, so she did a lot of like, I don't know how you would, like, I guess more natural things. So yeah, I thought that was super pretty, so I wanted to show you guys that. Okay, so one more thing before I go again. I want to show you guys what I was wearing today because I liked my outfit. So this is that new shirt that I got at Marshall's last week. It's just like navy blue, has flowers on it. And then I wore it with these like whitish, light bluish pants. And then I've got these little pink flats on. And yeah, and I got my necklace from I think it's from Ann Taylor, but it's really old. So, and then I also got this bracelet, wherever it is. This bracelet this weekend from my friend for helping her tie the knot. So that's that. Now I'm gonna go take a shower and I will catch up with you guys tomorrow for sure. Tuesday morning and it's about 6:50 and I just made breakfast. Yesterday and today I decided to go ahead and make myself eggs instead of just having boiled eggs because I was kind of getting bored of them. So this is what I made. It's just 1 egg white and then 2 eggs, and I actually wanted it 2 eggs, egg whites, 1 egg, but then I lost the yolk on the other 2 and I just gave up. So 3 eggs total. 1/4 of an avocado, and then just a couple scoops of salsa. So I'm gonna eat this and then pack up my stuff and get ready to go. Alright, so it's about 7:40. I just got into school and into my classroom, and I'm just gonna start working on stuff for the day. I have to leave right after school again today, so I won't be able to get anything done, so I need to make sure that I'm on top of it today during my recess and my lunchtime. I have no specials today because it's Tuesday. We have library, but I have to go with them, so it doesn't really count as a special. And then I actually get out at 4:45 today for my training, so I'll be able to go home and go for my run. You guys saw that I had made breakfast this morning, and I did my workout. I did a thigh workout. It was pretty good. So, having a good morning so far, and I finished, I'm so excited, I finished finally my Teach Like a Champion book. I started that at the beginning of the school year, because I try and spend 10 to 20 minutes each morning reading a PD book after I do my workout and while I just like sip on my coffee, rather than like just sitting there on my phone. I just feel like that's a little bit more productive. And then I usually watch videos like while I get ready. So I finished it. I've literally been working on that book all school year, and it's taken me a really long time to read it, but I mean, that's okay. So I finished that. It was such a good book. I took so many good ideas from that book. So if you haven't read that one, I highly, highly recommend it. Be right back. Alright, I don't really remember what I was saying because someone knocked on my door, but, yeah, so I'm gonna get ready for the day. Tomorrow, oh, that reminds me, tomorrow we have college kickoff, and so we have to, like, have a college chant, and then our kids are supposed to, like, make posters and stuff, and we all go out into the quad area, and, like, it's a big, like, almost like a rally, I guess, but I haven't even started that, and I have to spend, like, a long time doing that today because I'm so bad and I haven't even started. So I'm basically just going to give the kids a website that has information on our class college, which we're the University of Alabama, and then just let them like research that specific website for information, and then I might just like guide them with the information I want them to look for, and then have them make a poster, teach them our chant, and like call it a day. I don't know, because last year I spent a lot more time like prepping for this, and then now it's just like already tomorrow and I haven't done anything. So I'm gonna go ahead and go and get some work done, and I will catch up with you guys later. Alright, so it is now 5:40 and I just got home. I just pulled in my driveway, and once again I sucked at vlogging today because I had that training and it got over at 4:45, so I did run into the grocery store that was like next to the district office, and I was able to find the Lar bars that I was looking for, which is really freaking exciting. So I got literally this whole bag is full of bars, and they had so they had gingerbread, which these are not Whole30 approved because they have vanilla extract in them, but you know what, we're just gonna live with it. pumpkin pie, and then I had one of these in the car. I ate half of it. What the heck? Somewhere in this bag. The guy totally looked at me like I was crazy when I was buying all these. Snickerdoodle, like, get out. So good. So I already ate half of that bar. So I'm vlogging in the car before I go inside because I want to go for a run because I had a really, just a second, I don't know what's happening to my camera. I had a really, really rough day today. Like, my kids, I don't even know. It was just like, actually, all the way up until lunch, my day was really, really good with my kids. Like, we just rocked it out. It was a great day. And then after lunch, I had to do the college, like, research. And so it threw off our groove for the afternoon because, like, I have them in a very strict routine. And so we didn't do our routine. And so they were totally thrown off. We even had a fire drill today, and, like, still all was well. But no, I threw off the routine in the afternoon, and it completely threw everything off. And I just kept, like, losing them, and I don't think my expectations were very clear with what I wanted them to do, which was, like, so it was completely my fault that they were, like, off task. Not even off task, but they just, like, I don't know. But, of course, the one day that I, like, decided not to do my guided reading centers, and, like, I had to skip them because of the college thing for tomorrow, admin decides to walk through my classroom. So that was fun. They don't do, like, they, like, come in to observe like that. And it's not, like, called I guess it's called, like, an informal observation. And she literally only stayed for, like, I don't know, 4 minutes or so. But still, I was just like, wow, I can't win. Like, I literally can't win. I, like, was so good with my guided reading the last 2 weeks, and my kids were, like, all on task doing what they should be with their centers. The one day I don't do it, and I lose my kids, and then, like, people have to walk through. So, more just story of my life, because that always seems to happen this year. Like, I just can't win. So, I'm kind of in a bad mood just because of that, and then, like, my kids were just being talkative and, like, not listening, which, like I said, was my fault, but I'm just kind of in, like, a annoyed mood. And then I haven't gotten anything done this week because I've had to leave right when school gets out every single day this week, and I'm pretty sure I'm doing Saturday school, which means I still have, like, a long week, and I'm only gonna have one day off, and so I'm just in one of those moods. So I'm gonna go for a run, try and, like, get my frustrations out, because that usually helps to kind of, like, just calm me down, I guess. And then, yeah, I'm making tacos for dinner, so that should be good. Yeah. I realized earlier, and I have to, like, show you guys in a little bit, but before someone had walked in my room, I was talking about, I'm pretty sure, I was talking about the book that I had finished, Teach Like a Champion, and how it was a really, really good book, and I highly, highly recommend reading it, because it's just, like, a super easy read. It's just, like, techniques that you can, like, take to your classroom that day. So anyway, that book is done, and then I picked out the book that I'm going to read next for, like, my personal PD, and, it is from a guy who's been working pretty closely with our district the last year and then this year. And he is actually the person that I go to his trainings on the Saturdays. So he's written 2 books along with some other people, but and I've had the other one for a long time. I'm not going to read that one right now. I'm going to read the new one that I got, the last training, just because I really liked the book when we were talking about it that day, and it's not, like, super long, so I think I'm going to read that one next. And yeah, so I may show you guys something inside the house. I don't know what. I'm not doing any schoolwork tonight because, yeah, I don't want to. So I'm going to go for a run, eat dinner, take a shower, relax, and call it an evening for the vlog. Sorry today was not very long, and sorry that this week hasn't been very long either. Hopefully I'll be better tomorrow. Tomorrow's college kickoff in the morning, and I forgot, another thing I'm mad about. We did college research, we practiced our college chant, and we were supposed to make college, like, posters, and I was just gonna, like, let the kids just make a poster to have for tomorrow. I have something in my eye. But, we got done, and we had, like, 20 or 30 minutes to spare, like 20 minutes. And I went, well, I'm done, so I guess just do 20 minutes of Imagine Learning, which is the computer program, which I was kind of like, I need you guys to like chill for a little bit, and like, I want it to be quiet in here, and that'll like keep them quiet. And I had like 15 or 20 minutes before we had to pack up, so that was like the best thing I could do for that moment. And then I realized that I had the extra time because I never did the posters. So I'm gonna have to go in the morning and make just, I guess, one big poster and then just put all the kids' names on it or something, because my bad, but oh well. It is what it is. So I will catch up with you guys tomorrow, and I hope everyone had a really good day. I hope your day was better than mine was. Yeah. Tomorrow's a new day. Tomorrow will be a better day. And it's going to be a better day. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning. It is Wednesday, and I feel like once I hit Wednesday, then like the rest of my week is kind of like smooth sailing. I mean, that's not necessarily smooth, but like it's quicker. So it's finally Wednesday, and it is 7:25. I just got into school. I had to get here really early today because I have to make my sign. I have hair on my face. I have to make my sign for college day, and then I was going to show you guys what we made yesterday. And so these were like the notes that we took for information. So we looked at like how many students they have, where is it located, how much does it cost, what are some of the things that they offer from majors, and then how can I get in. And then we sourced our information as well. So where do we get our information? We would just put the website. So I think what I'm gonna do, because I was actually going to hang, so I have like the University of Alabama, and then I have all the kids' names on little elephants, and then I think I'm gonna take this down and then put it there so that it kind of is like a whole college wall. But until then, I'm going to bring that outside, I believe, because I'll have the kids hold it up as another sign. And then I think I'm gonna make my sign right now, and I think I'm gonna have it say like, you can find us at the University of Alabama in 2028 or something like that, and then put all the kids' names on it. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. And then we have our college kickoff like right at 9 o'clock. So I have to get that done. Today is finally a day where I can stay at school and like get stuff done. I don't have anything after school today, and I can catch up from like this week. So yeah. Today's gonna be a much better day. Yesterday was a little rough, but I woke up and I'm feeling fine. I went for a run yesterday, feeling better about it. I just need to make sure that I stay on top of them for expectations and keeping things going, because yesterday was kind of crazy, to say the least. Back in our normal routine, with the exception of math, which I'm kind of worried because the college thing is during our entire math time, which means I won't get to math this morning, but I also don't really want to do math later because then it's going to like screw up our routine for other stuff. So I don't know what to do. I have to figure that out. Yeah. I guess we always like bring chairs outside for anything we do out in like the quad area, like around anything that's like with all the school. But I just realized on the way here that like I don't have regular chairs anymore to take outside because I'm all flexible seating. So I guess I'm just gonna have the kids bring every stool that we have outside, and then I think I counted I have 20 stools, and I guess the rest of the kids, maybe I'll just bring a couple. I have like a couple cheap fleece blankets from Walmart that I don't let the kids use. They're just like in a cabinet, but I might bring those out, and then I can have a couple kids just sit on the concrete, but then have a blanket underneath them. So I guess that'll work. So that's kind of my day. I do have music today, so as soon as the college thing is over, then my kids will go to music and I have a little bit of prep time, which is good. And yeah, so I hope everyone has a really, really good Wednesday, and I will catch up with you guys at some point later today. Alright, so this is what I came up with. I actually don't have room for all their names, so I think I'm just gonna leave it like this. Except for I totally soaked through and got marker all over the table, so I need to fix that. But that'll work. And I might end up filling those in with red crayon or something, because it was gonna take way too long with a Sharpie. So, yeah. Alright, it is now 5:40, which means I definitely didn't do better with my vlogging today, but that's okay because I had such a good day. Like, it was just one of those days where my heart was very full, and I don't even know why, because there was very silly things that made me so happy. But the college kickoff went really well. Let's see, we went to music. So during music, this is what I'm most excited about. I don't like where this is sitting. So during music, I finally took the time to set my students up for class dojo, but for the student stories. So I've heard that the student stories are very similar to Seesaw from what I read, and so I tried to use Seesaw last year, didn't fully love it, but I know people who use Seesaw absolutely love Seesaw, and I just knew there was something I had to be missing, and so I think I figured it out. So I got all my kids signed up, I bookmarked it on their Chrome, and we were doing a close read today. It was this, which isn't really necessarily a close read. We sort of just close read it, and then we pulled out the main idea and details on the bottom. We annotated a little bit. I can show you guys what we did. This is kind of just how we broke it up, and so I put this on the wall. So these were things that we talked about, our purpose statement, and then our writing that they did on the back side. So basically I'm getting so sidetracked. So they did that, and I was gonna have them do a writing today, typing it on there, and we just didn't have the time, which I kind of figured we wouldn't, but I was being eager beaver, and I just wanted to use the new Class Dojo thing to see how it worked. So what I decided to do 10 minutes before lunchtime, I was I wonder if we could just take a picture of the item that we did, the close read, and post it on there. And I never knew how using the pictures would be with the Chrome. I feel it's easier with the iPad because you can just take a picture. But I was well, maybe they could just hold it up, same difference. But so I tried it really quick before I let the kids go grab their Chromes. I tried it and it worked out just fine. The text up here is pretty hard to read on their picture, but you can read what they wrote in these boxes, which is kind of what I cared about the most anyway. So if it were something a close read, that wouldn't necessarily be the best thing to post. So anyway, so we posted the picture, and then I have to approve it, and then it must have sent the parents a notification immediately, because the second I approved all their posts, I had parents liking and commenting on their child's work. So that's when I fell in love with it, because I was oh, that's kind of cool. If they could take pictures of things, I think that would be kind of fun, especially if they did a group project or something along those lines, because they can't both take it home. They could take a picture of it, post it on there, and use it as a portfolio, and that'd be a great thing to have open at open house or something. But anyway, so the parents must have gotten a notification right away, because as soon as I posted it, I had parents liking their child's stuff and then commenting on it, and it was so fun to see the parents commenting on their kids' work, because I don't see how the parents react to things. And I don't even know if parents see like the stuff that goes home. Papers get lost, like kids throw things away. That's just kind of what happens. But my goal is to now like try and get one thing at least posted a week that we're proud of and that we can kind of keep on there. So I think I figured out why parents love it, or not parents. I think I figured out why teachers love it. Like, I think that's why. And if that's not why, well, that's why I love it. And I'm not using Seesaw, but it's essentially the same concept. The only thing I think that might be different, and I could totally be wrong, is the kids can't see each other's, I don't think. Seesaw, the kids can see each other's things, and they can comment whatever. Don't think that they can see each other's on Class Dojo, which could be something that maybe changes later. I don't know. So anyway, it was super easy to sign the kids up. All you had to do was you print the QR code off of the website, which you can find, I think you click like invite students or something like that. And then I went to classdojo.com and you click login, you click student, and then you click, then you scan the QR code and it's just printable. So you scan it and then it pops up all the names that are in your classroom. And the kids would just click on their name, or you can, whatever. My kids each have their own Chrome, and so each kid has a Chrome that's like assigned to their number. Like they all have numbers on them. And so they just would stay logged in. So I guess if you didn't have a one-to-one classroom, I don't know. I think you might just keep the QR code posted somewhere or like have it available to the kids, and then they would always just have to log in. I don't know. I never thought about that, but I don't have that problem. So I would assume that's how, is like you would just keep the code somewhere and then have the kids scan it, click their name, and that would take them to their page. So you can also like post stuff onto their page, which I didn't know, but I had seen a teacher from last year had posted on a couple of my kids' pages, which I never had looked at their page until today. And so I saw on there, but it was funny because the two things that were posted were both like negative things, and I can't erase those. So I would use it as more like positive comments, but oh well. So that is that. I'm really excited and I want to keep using it. My goal is at least one thing a week that we're proud of. The other thing I was going to say is, why else was my day really, really good? Oh, we did like collaboration at the end of the day, and now that I have a lot of kids go to intervention at the end of the day, and they're gone for like, some of them are gone for almost an hour, some of them are only gone for like 20 minutes, but the 20 minutes is at the end of our guided reading block, and so I have been having the kids do their collaboration station, but it's just so much easier when there's less kids in here, and I just feel like they can stay focused like a lot better. And it was like way more purposeful, but it was so cute. They got their little feedback card, and they had to have their feedback card when they were working with someone, and they had to give them feedback on everything that they did, and then they had to read their fluency passage to them and give them feedback based off of how they read. So it was a lot of fun. I just like was looking out, and they were just really enjoying it. So yeah, today was a much, much, much better day than yesterday, which is amazing. Like, I was not in the best mood yesterday, but it is 5:40 because, oh, that's another thing. After school, a lady, our math TOSA from the district, came because she was supposed to come like meet with me a long time ago, but we just never had set it up. And so she came to meet with me about math collaboration and just how to make it better. And so I basically like ran through okay, so someone knocked on my door, and I always get really, really like worried when people knock on my door because it's 6 o'clock and like nobody else is ever here at this time. But one of my partners was somehow here at this time. So I know the janitors are going to be coming in soon. They're going to think I'm really weird if I'm just sitting here talking to my camera. So I'm going to go home. I'm like on a roll this afternoon, even though I have done nothing. I was talking about how the math lady came in. Moral of the story is like, I walked her through everything that we do. She gave me a couple pointers, but she was like, honestly, what you're doing is absolutely amazing. And like, I think it's so good. And I was like, thank you. Like, I just need someone to tell me that what we're doing is like good. So it felt really good to talk to her. So yeah, I'm excited. So I spent time talking with her, met with my other partner for a quick bit. We had to talk about math stuff. And I say quick bit, but it was 5:30 when I got back to my room, so obviously it wasn't a quick bit, but I enjoy talking to her so much. So anyway, I'm going to bring work home because I'm kind of on a roll and I want to plan what we're doing tomorrow because I want to change what I'm doing tomorrow. So I'm gonna go. I will catch up with you guys when I get home if I feel like it. Alright, so I just got home. It is almost 7 o'clock and I was like feeling very motivated at school to get all my stuff done, and like it kind of just turned into stress on my way home. I don't know, I just feel like I have so much that has to get done, and like it's stuff that like has to be done pronto. And then I just feel like I've had no time this week at all. Like Monday I had training after school till 5:45. Tuesday I had training after school till 4:45, and then today I had that meeting after school, and then I met with my partner, so I literally only got to work in my room for like, I don't know, 40 minutes, not even. And I have the morning time, but like this morning I was so worried about college kickoff, and like, I don't know, tomorrow's already Thursday, and I feel like this week's been taking forever, but at the same time, like it's already Thursday and I feel like I haven't gotten anything done, so I'm feeling kind of stressed. But I am glad I had a good day. So I came on here because not only to just complain, I did get my Ipsy in the mail today, which was a nice surprise, and I showed you guys last month what I got. So you know what, I'm just gonna do monthly what I got in my Ipsy bag. So this is feeling like extremely pathetic. Like that's thin. Anyway, we'll see. Yep. So that's my bag. It's yeah, it's definitely pretty pathetic. It's kind of, I guess it's I don't really like it. It's got like, it's gonna be hard to see in this light, but it's like it's supposed to look like lace on there, but it's just like leather, fake leather. But okay, so in here I have,
I like your stance.
thanks.
Why you so stanced out?
Because this is too tall.
Love you.
Love you.
How's your day?
It was good, but I'm feeling stressed.
Why?
I have too much to do done, and I haven't been able to do anything.
It's weird how this wore off.
Anything all week. Monday I had training after school.
Wait, be quiet. Tell me again. Tell me what you were gonna say.
Tuesday I had training after school. Monday I had training after school. Today the lady came into my room at 3 o'clock to come to my meeting, to meet with me. She was there till 4, and then I met with Dre until 5:40, and then I left. I haven't had any time.
Dang.
So I'm just feeling stressed.
Okay, go ahead. Bye, love you.
Bye. So anyway, I got looks like an eyeliner. I had checked when I told you guys I always look online, see what I got, or on the app, but I never remember like once it actually comes, because it takes like kind of a long time. Oh, black. Oh, actually that's nice, although I don't really care for, is it sealed? Oh no. I don't really care for a pencil liner, but maybe it'll work well. And it is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in Perversion. I've heard of that, so maybe that'll be good. Came in this little weird thing, and this was like taking up most of the space in there, so okay. Let's see, I also got the card that goes in there. Trick and Treat Active blah 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 cream concealer from Hey Honey. Yeah, I've gotten a lot of stuff from this brand, and I've never like loved any of it. A lot of like face products, but then again, like my face is pretty finicky with face products, so that could be why, but I've never like used it and thought, oh my gosh, this is great. But this is a concealer, so yeah, always nice. And then this is Tarte Lifted Sweatproof Mascara, which is nice. I always love, like if I could just get a mascara sample in my bag. What? It's brown. I've never, ever received a brown mascara from Ipsy. I'm so confused right now. Wow. Anyway, the brush looks good, but I don't get why it's brown. Nobody, what? I don't know. If I could get a mascara sample every month in my Ipsy bag, I'd be a happy camper. The last two things are, let's see, black mask. That's literally all it says. Black mask. It is, how weird is this? It says the expiry date. What in the world? Expiry? It's sealed. I guess I'm assuming it's just like a black charcoal mask. It does have charcoal in it. It also has alcohol in it, and I don't like to put alcohol on my skin that much because I feel like I tend to break out. So we'll try that. Maybe not. And then the last thing is Luna by Luna. This is whatever it is. It's in the color Elara? I don't even know what this is. Oh, ew. It's a lip crayon, I think. But that, I don't know. The color looks very like way too light, but it doesn't look as bad like on my hands. So it's actually really smooth. Like it looks like it would be matte. You probably can't tell, but it looks like it'd be matte, and it's totally like really shiny and like super soft. So maybe it won't be that bad. I wish the color was different, like it was more of a fall color, but oh well. So last month was definitely a better month, but you win some, you lose some. I'm gonna go ahead and get my stresses away. I'm so hungry. I was driving home and like my stomach was growling, but I can't eat dinner until I've showered. So I have to go shower before I can heat up some leftover chicken from last night. Okay, I'm gonna go and be stressed and get work done so that I won't be so stressed and enjoy my night, watch some Grey's Anatomy, and try and relax a little bit. So I will catch up with you guys in the morning. I hope everyone had a really good day and that your day was as good as mine, because overall my day was really good. And I hope that you all had just as good of a day. I will talk to you guys in the morning sometime, and I'm really sorry this vlog this week has been kind of a bust, but you win some, you lose some. Good morning. It is Thursday finally, and I just got into school. I ended up working a lot last night while we watched Dancing with the Stars and just trying to get ready for today. I made breakfast this morning. I made 4 egg whites, and I did like almost half of an avocado and then some hot sauce on top. So I didn't eat it at home because I was kind of in a rush, so I just brought it to school and then I heated it up. So we are gonna do main idea today. I have like an activity, and it all goes with like ice cream themed, so that the cone is like the main idea and all the scoops of ice cream are like the supporting details. It's a cute little activity. My partner did it yesterday, so I'm gonna do it today, and hopefully that we'll grasp like the main idea a little bit better. We have benchmarks starting next week, and main idea like comes up on the benchmarks a lot, and it's just a hard skill for kids to master. So yeah, so I'm gonna do that today. I went to the store this morning. I went to Walgreens, I think, CVS, I don't know, Walgreens, and I tried to find like an ice cream flavored candy. Like, I don't know, I feel like I've seen ice cream flavored like Skittles, or I don't even know, something, but no luck. So I wanted to get something because I didn't want to do like ice cream, but I was gonna do something ice cream flavored, but that was a bust. So maybe I'll go to Walmart today and see if I can find something, and then I'll just give it to him tomorrow. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that. I'm hoping to get stuff done today. I got in here a little bit later than normal. It's already 7:50, and I like just sat down. I usually get in here at about 7:30, but because I went to the store So I'm hoping to get like a good amount done at lunch and during my recess today so that I don't have to stay as late. I don't think I'll have to meet with my team for all that long this afternoon, but I have so much that needs to get done. I think I'm going to spend the time this morning while I eat filming my spelling test for tomorrow so I can get that done. So I will catch up with you guys at some point today, probably not until after school, and I'll let you know how my day went. Alright, it is about 5:15 and I've been sitting here working for a little bit. I did go meet with my team for like a very, very short amount of time, and it wasn't even like really anything. We didn't have much extra we needed to do this week, so tomorrow our PLC will be enough time. So anyway, I just finished filming my 2 spelling tests for tomorrow, and then I filmed my comprehension quiz. I think I said last week I had the kids do a comprehension quiz, and I just broke them into 3 groups. So one group did it on their own completely. The one group I just made a video and read the questions so that they at least knew what they said. And then one group sits with me on the carpet and we kind of like work through the questions more, whereas the other 2 groups are kind of just required to do it on their own and find their answers. And it just goes along with the story that we read this week. So I had to film that. Tomorrow, actually today, we did math this morning. We worked on arrays and kind of building an array based off of a word problem, and it was a pretty good day. I took some of the advice that I got from the math TOSA that came to talk to me yesterday, just kind of about my collaboration, and I really liked the way it worked today. So it was a really, really good math day. And then my higher math group did finish their PBL from this week. We did like performance task style questions for them to be doing. Although I don't even know if they're like technically performance tasks since I'm only doing like one part of it, but that's just kind of where we're at right now. So they did that, and then after recess, I'm trying to think what else we did today. Oh, we did main idea like all that whole ELA block time, and then we actually ended up having to finish our activity later too, so I'm going to show you guys what we did. But first, so we there's like a PowerPoint that went with it, and so I went through the whole PowerPoint and talked about like what main idea is, like what are supporting details, difference between main idea and main topic. We just really went into detail with that. We did a little bit of practice, and then I actually had one sheet I wanted them to do and we just never got to it. So I might save that for like next week or something. And then I had them pair up, and I had them do an activity that was like, it was 2nd, 3rd grade level, but it was definitely like a stretch for my kids. And I mean, it's good to challenge them, but like it was hard, and I wish I had read what was on, and I'm going to show you guys right now, but I wish I had read what was on each one before I had printed it, because I would have changed it a little bit to kind of just match my kids better. But it is what it is. So let me show you guys what we made. Well, clearly this one didn't get finished. So this one is, so it was main idea cones, and so each cone had a main idea. I'm assuming this is their other one, which I don't know why it's up there. And then they were supposed to find the details that go with it. Now, I can even tell you right now, like a bunch of these are not even right. But then I'm noticing like this kid put 2 and there's like the same one, so I don't even know what happened. So let's see. This one looks, actually this group did it all correct. Yeah, so I didn't have them color it because I told them it's not an art project, it's a main idea project. Like, we're not here to make it beautiful, and if they had extra time they could color it, but I didn't care about it. And so each of them have the main idea, and then they have the 3 details that go with it. So this one, like ice cream comes in many flavors, and then all of these have something to do with the flavors of ice cream, which this one's not hard, but the color ones were where it got difficult. Tints, shades, and tones are color words, and then they had to pick out the fact that this is talking about the tone, this is talking about tint, and then this one's talking about shade. So it was just kind of hard, especially for my kids who struggle to read. It was a lot of reading, and there was just like a lot of pieces, but I I liked the idea. I just wish I had done it a lot more basic. Like, you know, the one we did yesterday was like about kangaroos' legs. So like kangaroos have strong legs. They run, 30 miles per hour. They can leap 30 miles per hour, and they can kick so hard that they can break other kangaroos' bones or something along those lines. I just think that they would have been a little bit more successful with it, which is totally my fault. I should have read through all of them first, but I just saw it and thought it was a good little activity. So, and I actually thought all of them were about ice cream, and that was why I was like, oh, that's perfect. I thought each cone was about ice cream, and then I saw that some of them were, the other three on the bottom were about colors. And so like this one's not bad. Colors can be mixed to create other colors, and then they just had to pick out those, and then like this one's not bad either. Different colors are used for different holidays, but I mean, like I said, it wasn't that it was like super hard. A couple of my kids did struggle pretty bad, but it was more just like it was a lot of reading for them to do, and I think I needed to have just simplified it a little bit, or maybe taken off some of the ice cream scoops so that there was only like maybe 2 for each one or something. I don't know, but it's over with now. So I still this is so bad. This basket, it's staring at me, has been sitting like this well, for like a week, and every day it's been on my to-do list to empty out, but I obviously haven't had time because I haven't been able to do anything. And it's not going to get done today either because it's already 5:30 pretty much, and I need to still do literacy folders and prep my stuff for tomorrow. So, oh well. At the end of the day today, we just did our centers, our literacy centers, and it went okay. It wasn't bad. It wasn't like the most amazing thing ever. It was just any other day. Tomorrow though, we are doing this research project, and so with a partner, they're going to create your, well, not create because it's already created for them, but fill in their 2-column notes. And so they're going to have to pick an animal, 3 details to describe the animal, and then 3 features of the animal habitat. And they're going to use the San Diego Zoo website, which is a great resource for kids, the kids part of it. And then their poster has to have, and it's not even going to be a poster really, but their end product has to have their essential question from the week. I think that's what my partner was planning on. Their names, a drawing of the animal, sentences describing the animal, drawing of the animal's habitat, and then words describing the animal's habitat. So this is like their checklist for their thing. This is essentially going to be a 1-pager, which is like an Avid thing. I'm not like, I've never done them because I don't feel confident in doing them, but I'm gonna like try it halfway. I know with 1-pagers there's like certain things that they have to have, and I'm not going like fully with it, but they're supposed to have a border on it, and then, which I mean for other kids like they would just draw it themselves, but my kids, we're still working on it. So I just did the border for them, and then there's stuff, it's supposed to be stuff that like goes specifically in the border versus like in this part of it, and then they have like a checklist of things that they're supposed to like put on their 1-pager, and the idea is to like to just show their thinking, and show like what they learned, I guess. I don't know. I think really you can like do anything with it. I don't think there's like necessarily a wrong way to do it, or maybe someone's sitting here thinking like, oh my gosh, that girl has no idea what she's talking about. I don't know. So that's the way I'm gonna do it. They just have to have that information on there, and then I will probably take those other animal research ones down, and then I'll probably have them post it. Actually, I will. I'm gonna have them post it on to Class Dojo for their parents to see, since I can't have both kids take it home since they're gonna do it in partners. And then I will also, I'm not gonna have time for them to present to the whole class since there's so many of them. If I'm only doing partners, that's like 13 groups. But I think I'm gonna have them present to just another group. So maybe I'll just like pair them up with another group and then have them present like to them, or do like maybe small groups, I don't know, like 4 groups in the class or something, and then they can just present to like those kids. I haven't quite figured that out yet. It kind of depends on the time, and maybe we won't even get to it, but that is part of it, is we want them to like be able to present something from it, and so I do want to make sure I get to that part. I just don't know like when or how exactly. So I'm gonna I'm gonna finish getting my work done so I can hopefully go home and maybe not do work at home tonight because I don't like doing work at home. It's just not my thing. So I will catch up with you guys at some point before I go home today. Okay, so I'm getting ready I'm packing up my stuff, getting ready to leave, but I wanted to show you guys. So this year, like, my kids go through pencils like there is literally no tomorrow. And I don't know if I've ever said that, but like, I've been going through so many pencils and I can't even believe it. So I decided, well, I asked for more pencils from the office, and then they gave me Ticonderoga ones, and I was like, no, these ones aren't going to waste. So I decided to put them all in my I'm Sharp bucket, and I moved these right here, so like right in front of the classroom, and anytime the kids use them, they have to put them back, and there has to be 30 of them before anyone's leaving the room to go anywhere. Like, I'm being such a Nazi about it. And then I put the erasers like on the back of all of them so that the erasers wouldn't get worn down super quick. So you best believe there's going to be 30 of these by the end of next week. At least I hope so. Because like these pencils, they don't sharpen very well, and they just like break. And I'm having such a pencil problem. And then plus, like, all my pencils are just going missing. I don't know what the kids are doing with them. So I told them they're not allowed to go home, and we need 30 when we leave. And so they used to keep them, you can see some of them are still here, but they used to keep them in their bucket, and so I'm just over it. And there's trash. Oh my gosh, this is not a trash bucket. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and finish packing up so I can head home, and I'm gonna be off for the night. So I will catch up with you guys tomorrow on Friday, and I am so excited it's Friday. I actually don't know if I'm doing Saturday school after all. I had said that I would do it, and then nobody ever wrote me back. And I got an email today saying if they need another teacher, they'll let me know, because I think they already had 2 teachers. And it always just kind of depends on numbers. So if there's a lot of kids, then they'll add like another teacher on. So I don't actually know if I'm doing it after all. The money would be nice, but if I can't do it, I won't be too mad. Alright, I will see you guys tomorrow. I hope everyone had a really good day, and I will see you guys bright and early. Good morning, happy Friday. I'm so excited it's Friday already. It is Friday the 13th, so that's kind of scary. I just got into school. It's about 7:40. I'm going to just prep a couple things for today, make sure I have everything ready, and then I have a PLC meeting at 8:10. I was gonna show you guys how cute this is. So yesterday I went to Starbucks after, like, last night, because my one of my partner's birthdays is tomorrow, so we got her a gift card, so I went to go get it. But they had the little fall cups. How cute. Just like the little plastic ones, but I like these kind of cups because they're I can microwave them, even though maybe they're not actually microwavable, but I always microwave them because, yeah, I don't know. You know, as teachers, your coffee just gets cold, and then you just have to keep warming it up. Like, the amount of times in a day that I warm up my coffee and don't drink it is kind of ridiculous. Like, I literally will warm it up like 3 or 4 times, and I'll take like 2 sips of it, and then it just sits there and gets cold, and then I have to warm it up again. So anyway, I'm trying to think what else I was gonna say. I don't know. I still haven't heard anything about Saturday school, so I will figure that out today, hopefully. And other than that, my flexible seating video was supposed to go up this week, but the footage got lost again. And not lost, I think it just got deleted by accident because I filmed it like almost 2 weeks ago, and I think it just got pushed with something else, and then like the original footage got deleted. So yeah, I think it's just like the universe's way of telling me that that video should just not be done, because that's the second time it's happened, and it's never happened with anything else. It's only ever happened with that video. So yeah, that's where I'm at with that. We're gonna do our animal research today. It's a minimum day today, and then I'm gonna try and like do my stuff quickly after school, because what day was that? Like 2 weeks ago, I proved to myself that I could like leave on time. I just have to like bust it out really, really quick, and I know everything I need to get done. So yeah, I do have a couple extra things that like I didn't get done during the week that I would have normally liked to get done, but I can get it done today. So I guess that's it. I do have my hair up today because I just wasn't feeling it. And then I want to film 2 videos this weekend. I want to do like a teacher morning routine, like walk you through my morning, which obviously it will be like totally daylight outside because I need light to do it, but normally it's dark in the morning when I'm up. And then something else. I want to do like some sort of Halloween themed video, but I haven't figured out what I'm gonna do yet. So I need to do that this weekend. So moral of the story is I'm gonna take a shower tonight so I can wash my hair so that it'll be clean for like Saturday and Sunday. So I didn't wash it last night, but that's okay. Oh, and then I got 5 morning workouts for the week. I'm so proud of myself. I worked out Monday through Friday every morning, and I woke up this morning feeling really good. Still eating really well, so I wish I could have gotten in a couple more runs this week after school, but oh well. Maybe next week. It's just been a crazy week. Like, I just feel like there's no time in this week. I think that's what I'm gonna title this vlog. No time. Ever. Alright, I will catch up with you guys later today and show you guys how our projects turned out. Alright, it is about 4:45 and I have been working my little booty off. I've gotten so much done. I made a bunch of changes around my classroom, just things that I don't know, I like change, so I just changed some things on the wall. I got my guided reading pretty much planned. I cleaned up my room a lot, like we got it really clean this afternoon, and then I did a bunch of cleaning too. What else did I do? I think most of it was just, I spent like a lot of time just like kind of like on my room, working on my room. I'll show you guys what I did, but I just feel like this week I haven't spent any time in my room. The last couple weeks, like I haven't really done anything to my walls or anything like that, and so I just wanted to change it up a little bit, update some things. So I'll show you guys what I did, and then you can see I should have taken like a video before to show you guys like what I changed, but you can see it in my classroom tour video, which I will link down below. So let me show you what I did. An update, I am doing Saturday school tomorrow, so I was trying to figure, that's actually what I was doing too, was trying to figure out what activity I was going to do tomorrow. So I think because the other 2 teachers are going to do science-based things, and we do like rotations, so we'll just do like 3 1-hour rotations rather than having to have kids like in our class from 8 to 12. It just makes the day go by quicker. So we just take groups. Now the only problem is that we have kids from TK to 5th grade, which is like a huge age gap. So I've totally just like sat down again. I have to make an activity that basically is okay for a TKer and a 5th grader, which sometimes is kind of hard, but I usually do like an art project or something like that, just so that the kids have a little bit more fun, because the kids like love coming to Saturday school. Like when I was in school, I remember Saturday school was like a bad thing, but not my kids, but like the kids here love coming to Saturday school because we always do fun activities. They get like a snack, and I mean, it's a good day, and to them, like, that's, you know, a fun day for them. So let me show you now what I did. And no, I'm not going to show you. No, I'm going to I'll show you the activity I'm going to do. So I printed this activity, and it's, so I said I wanted to do something science-based. So this is, they're going to put a piece of candy corn in water, water with baking soda, salt water, and then water with vinegar. And then we will like look at the way it changes, and then they'll just draw what they saw. So I'll probably just have them group up with a older kid. That's kind of my plan if there's a lot of TKers. And then there's a bunch of different pages. I really honestly think I'm only going to have them, I probably just do the document your results, because I'm not going to have them for a super long time, and I have no idea how long this will take to like set up. So I'm thinking I probably just will have them document like, or maybe I'll do both, like predict what will happen and then document what actually happened. Maybe that's what I'll do actually. Just print this one page, predict it, and then document what it actually did. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So anyway, that's my plan for tomorrow. I've got to get the stuff to do that. So I need to get baking soda, vinegar. I need to bring salt. I'll probably just buy some actually, like cheap salt, and then candy corn and some clear cups. Actually, I wonder if I have cups. I think I might have cups. Let's see. I guess this will work. I have these little ones. They're white. They're not clear, but then I can label them. And that should be fine. Okay, I'll use those. Then I don't have to put me. All right, now what I did in my room. So I changed, okay, I changed my word wall to be like this way. It used to be like this chunk right here. And my problem was that the kids can't grab the high letters, obviously, and they're magnetic. And like the whole point of me doing it with magnets was so that they could pull them off, go take them back, and then put them back on the word wall. So I went ahead and just moved that to be like this. And then actually it was like, it went all the way to like here, because I only had like this little area for my content objectives. So then I moved those so that they're higher, because the kids don't need to like be touching those at all, and then they can't like bump against them or anything for the week, and then I don't have to worry about replacing it or like fixing it. And so then I kind of like pushed all my word wall like together more, so there's not quite as much room, but then I gave myself more room so that I could put these up, because I took these down from the beginning of the year. I had like the big ones, and then we made these like smaller ones, and so I just put magnets on the back. So I put up the ones that were just like kind of the most important, and the ones that I see like the kids spell or read incorrectly the most, and so that's what I did with that. Yep, that's our spelling pattern for next week. And then right here I put all of our old ELA like notes, and I kind of just like, I don't know, put them in there. Now I was using the magnets and holding them up, but they were getting too heavy, and I didn't really want to throw them away, so I actually just pinned them up to the cork board up there with push pins. And then now like you can flip through them. Not that anyone ever is going to, but you could if you wanted to. And then I put this little sign because there was nothing on there before, and it just looked like kind of plain. So it just says, we take avid notes as we read each day. Flip up to check out our past weeks of notes. So I did that. This has always been my small group area, but I just labeled it small group zone. I wanted to print out some letters, but #lazy. I kind of organized this area a little bit. It was getting sort of messy. Cleaned off that counter, except for those two fell off the wall, and I need to hot glue them, but I don't have a hot glue gun here. And then what else did I fix? Oh, I did put these. I don't like them here, but I don't know what else to do with them. I put these little things down here. Tried to like keep them out of my way a little bit, but yeah, I don't really love them there. They used to be here, but I wanted this. I had this from last year, so I pulled it back out because I laminated the poster, and just ways to start their evidence or like a scholarly sentence. So that's that. And then the last couple of things I did, I made some new notes for what we're working on right now. And then I took down our growth mindset thing, and I actually put the poster right there on the door, but then I put their actual like projects in a way for open house for later in the school year. And so this was the activity that we did today. I wanted to hang these up because it kind of goes along with this. So this like whole unit for Wonders is all about animals. So this is all about animal research for how they can survive in how they work to survive, I guess. And I just put, I can research using text and photos with a collaboration partner. And then this one was, I can research an animal's habitat using websites and create avid 2-column notes and a 1-pager. So these are how our 1-pagers turned out. I think they're super cute. And then they have their note page. So I just kind of stapled them up randomly. And it kind of worked perfectly in this little area. So it's not like the cutest thing in the world, but I think their actual thing's really cute. I like this drawing. And then they have like their information behind it. Because the whole point of the 1-pager is that there's supposed to be color on the entire thing. That kid didn't finish, which they did it with groups, but those kids didn't finish. That one, well, they did penguins, so there's like part of it that's white, but they still like rushed through to finish it. And then that one didn't finish either, but that's like as far as we were gonna get. So I think that's pretty much all I changed. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up this is like the last thing I want to get done for the day, is my stack of papers that I've been pushing off. And actually I have this stack too, which I should probably do something with. They're like all assessments that we've done, but that may have to wait. This for sure needs to get done. So I'm going to do that, and then I will catch up with you guys before I go home for the day. Okay, so I figured I'd catch this before the light runs out, but I just went to Walmart to get all of the stuff for that science experiment for tomorrow, and they literally don't have candy corn. But I'd already looked for everything in the store. Like, it took me so long to find everything, and I finally got it all. The last thing I needed was candy corn, so I went over to the Halloween area. They had none. So now I'm gonna go to Dollar Tree because it's right by there, and I'm hoping that they still have some, because if not, I basically just bought salt, baking soda, and vinegar for no reason, and I don't have an activity for tomorrow. So wish me luck. Oh, this is the best lighting I think I've ever had in my entire life. So I found victory. I got the candy corn. They had a bunch of it, so thank goodness. I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog off here. I'm gonna vlog a little bit tomorrow to show you guys like what we did. And so yeah, I'll catch up with you guys in the morning. I hope you guys had a really good week. It is actually Friday, so I hope you had a great week, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, happy Saturday. It's like 7:20 and I'm leaving to go to school. I'm a little early, but I was kind of just like ready, and I never know what to do once I'm ready, so I usually just leave because normally it doesn't matter, but I don't think I can actually get like on campus or anything. So I figured, I never showed you guys because it was really dark last night. My nose is so itchy. What I got at Dollar Tree, and I found some like not new things, but I just picked up a couple things that I was needing. So I got 3 bags of candy corn, and I started thinking last night, I don't think I'm actually gonna let each kid have their own, because there's like potentially 70-ish kids I will be like doing in my rotations today, not at the same time, but like for 3 rotations. So I don't think I want to give each kid like the 5, because then it's just gonna be like a lot of work for me, like trying to put baking powder and like, or baking soda and all that stuff like it set up. So I think what I'm gonna do is just do like 1 per table, and I have 4 people that sit at each table. So, or like my tables have room for 4. So I think that's what I'm gonna do instead. And then they can just like look at it and it won't be as much work for me. So moral of the story, I bought 3 bags of candy corn, and that's gonna be way too much. And candy corn is like one of my favorite candies, and I can't eat it right now. So that's a bummer. Anyway, I also got these sharpeners because my pencil sharpeners in the room, like my electric one, I swear to you, it does not work very well. And then I also have a hand crank one. It works okay, but it's like all the way in the back of the room and it's just kind of inconvenient. And then the kids take forever, so I like to keep one of these just like out on my desk so that the kids can use it. And then oh my goodness, I had bought like the little tiny ones and they came in like a pack of, I don't know, maybe like 16 or so at Dollar Tree at the beginning of the year, but they go dull really, really quick and then they don't sharpen the pencils. So I got these. I got more of these because I had put them on top of the pencils. Figure we can save our erasers if we use these. And then I think I've said before how my kids are like obsessed with mechanical pencils this year. Like they would totally take those out of the treasure box over like anything else. So I found these, and I bought these before like last year, and they're just like mechanical pencils. And then I was standing in line and I realized that they weren't last year, but this year the pencils are actually the colored lead that it says. So I thought that was kind of cool, and I don't know, I thought the kids would like that. And I really could care less about colored stuff. Like I know some teachers that would probably drive them crazy to have their kids work in like colored. I wonder what, I'm actually curious now. I hope these like erase well. Let's see. I wonder if I could put it on here. Yeah? Okay. So I think the kids will like those. And I mean, came with a pack of 8, so that's pretty good. And then the last thing I got, so I don't have many parents that order from Scholastic, but somehow I have like a ton of points. I think I just like ordered one time and I got like a bunch of bonus points. So I had like 1,000 points, and then someone ordered like $8 worth of stuff this month, which isn't a lot at all, but so then I started looking around to see if there was anything I could order since I already had to place their order, and I found the whole Captain Underpants set for like 900 points, and I had like 1,000 points. So I went ahead and purchased those, and there's 12 books, and I know my kids are gonna be like super, super excited. So I got 2 more of these buckets for my library area because I have like 8 of them right now. But I don't have any orange, and I figured I'll just get 2 more so that they match my other ones and different colors, and then I can start adding more books since my other buckets are getting kind of full and I don't want them to be like too jam-packed. So that's what I got, and I'm gonna go ahead and head to school and hope today goes well. Alright, Saturday school is all finished, and it was such an easy day. Like we had no kids really show up today. I think there was like 48 total, and there was 3 of us doing it, 3 teachers, so totally not bad at all. But I had one little girl, she like, they signed her in because the parents have to sign them in, so she signed her in, and it wasn't her mom, it was like just a friend of theirs or something, and like mom was on the phone, and like I didn't know the girl, but she didn't have a permission slip already signed in the like stack. So I was like, oh, whatever, here, just fill out a new one. So then she was in my class first for rotations, and she's like, oh, my cousin goes to this school. And I was like, that's kind of like an odd thing to say if this is like your school, you know? And I said, do you not go to this school? And she said, no. And she's like, I go to, and then she like named another school in the district. And I was like, wait, what? You don't even go here? And so then I went next door to the teacher that was doing school too, and I was like, I have a problem, like this girl doesn't even go to school here. And come to find out, like the other school had like sent her to our school to like do Saturday school here, I guess. I don't know why, but yeah, I was like, this girl's not even supposed to be here. And so yeah, and then I put like all my little cushions on top of the table at the end of each day. And so I had a bunch of little kindergartners or TKers, I'm not sure. And I said, okay, everyone go find a seat. And then I walk over to the table, and I had all 4 of them sitting on top of the table on the cushion, like just sitting there like in crisscross applesauce position and like on top of the table. I was like, oh my gosh, okay, sorry, take the cushion and put it on the floor. So It was pretty funny, but overall it was a really good day. The activity went totally fine, and we actually had like way more time than we needed, so it was a great day. I'm gonna go home now. I have to go curl my sister's hair for homecoming, so I'm gonna go do that, and then I'm gonna call it a day on the vlog, or a week on the vlog. So make sure you follow me on Instagram, make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel, and I will catch up with you guys next week.